Hey, it's Queen Sensitivity, and this is the part 2 of how I changed my life and how I am changing my life and how you can too. Yeah, so every day I wake up, I say I am free. I think I forgot to say it like once, but it's okay. It's also like all of this, like I said, is about like accepting and like making sure you are responding and not reacting, because that was the important thing about taking the remembrance from out of body experiences or even inner body experiences, remembering who you are, remembering that you are God, remembering that you don't die, and changing these things from beliefs to knowings. You don't believe you are God. You don't believe that you don't die. You know that you don't die. You know that you are God, or you are God, as I like to put it. And so it shifts everything when you know and do not believe 111 on the time. And so it's like you don't have to fear all these things. Like I think about a lot of things, like my past, or like how people are like, oh, like channeling different entities and you don't know who you're channeling. And it's like, so what if like one time or a few times or many times you like, channeled a demon or something, like, you know what I mean? Like something dramatic like that. So what? Like, it's okay. You learn from the experience and you move forward. Like, there's no need to dramatize or to, what's it called? Like, fester over these wounds. And this is also not to like degrade or lower any like suffering. You know, if you have suffered in your life, that is completely valid and legitimate. What I'm saying is not to say that these things aren't valid and that you cannot honor them, but it is to say that it does not taint your soul. It is to say that nothing can taint your soul, and that everything is still fucking fantastic right now how it is. You know what I mean? And so that's what I've been doing. Give me a moment to take a little breath. All right. I got a little bit nervous because I'm like, I want to make sure I'm like saying things the right way so like I'm not misunderstood. But if I'm misunderstood, that's also okay. Maybe the person just needed to misunderstand me so that something else could happen in their life. But let's just start from like the harder days this week. How did I have an amazing life while also feeling miserable? I have an amazing day when I woke up feeling like shit. I woke up feeling like shit, and I was like, why the hell do I feel like shit? Like, I've been doing all these things, like making sure to like be grateful and like be in the moment and all these things, like making sure I pay attention to like what I'm thinking, what I'm saying. And I was like, I just still feel this feeling of sadness inside of me. And I was like, okay, Jabria, like, why are you sad? Like, let's cut off the music, because I was playing music, trying to like force myself to be happy. I was like, you don't feel good. Cut off the music. Let's just cut down on everything else that you had planned. Let's sit here and like tell me why you're sad. Like, what is really going on? And myself told me it was because I was being hard on myself for not being perfect, for not waking up feeling happy, for not having an out-of-body experience, for not remembering all my past lives, for not being able to fly yet, or being able to have this super high vibrational energy where I'm like changing people's lives and flying to Kansas and going to Utah and going to Spain and traveling the world. Like, I was so upset at myself for like not doing those things yet or at all. And I was like, oh, like once I sat down and listened, I was like, oh, and I was like, you know, talking to myself, it's like, you know, it's okay. Like, I still love you how you are now. Like, right now, how you are, just like this, is okay. It's enough for me that you're like this now. And I was telling myself, like, you don't have to earn my love. You don't have to do anything, any of these cool things in order to be worthy of me. I love you, and I'm going to treat you like the queen, the goddess you are, right here and right now, in the same car you've had for years, in the same clothes you've had for years, you know. And then once I started thinking like that, I was like, wow, like the fact that I even have the same car for years, or that I have the same clothes, and like, oh, I love my clothes. Like from there, I just started like just looking around and like taking it in. Like I'm in an air conditioned space. Like I have something to drink. There's no one attacking me right now. I'm not in any pain right now. You know, I'm actually pretty healthy right now, and I'm gonna go do something I enjoy right now. And then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna do something else that I enjoy. And like, just from that, I started feeling really good. Like, oh wow, like this is great. Like I have like these waters that I love to drink, these Mountain Valley waters. And it's not always this water here. Sometimes it's water from a water fountain. But I'm just grateful for having the water bottle that looks nice, and grateful for the water fountain. Like it just goes into like all these things. And so like once you're in, and I feel the energy building now, hopefully you do too. Like once you're in that space, that good gooey space of like feeling so amazed by your life and how everything is, then I start to think about, what am I not looking forward to? What do I not want? And so let's say I don't want my day at work to be hectic. I don't want it to be a hard day at work. I don't want to work hard. I don't want to be stressed. And so I said, okay, well, let's change that. And so I sit there and I visualize. I literally see myself in as much detail as possible in whatever space. Let's say my job, for example. I see Jabria at her job, boom, and I see her walking slowly, breathing in deep breaths. Not much is going on. She's sitting there. It's so calm. It's so still. In fact, she's kind of bored. And so like from there, she starts writing poetry in her head. Like I go into detail about how I want this to happen, right? And so let's say I go into work and it starts to get hectic, right? It starts to pick up pace, and I notice things are not going as I had visualized it. From there, again, I do not panic. I do not react. I respond. And so in those moments where things are increasing in hectic and chaosness, I say, like, I start behaving in a way that says that it's not. I start walking slower. I start going like about my work at a more leisurely pace. I start taking deep breaths. I take a break and go to the restroom and just look at myself in the mirror, and I say, I love you so much. You're so incredible. Like, I'm so happy to be here. Like, it's so cool that I'm here. And I would literally do that, and immediately things would change. It would change immediately. Like my reality, I would instantly attract someone around me that was also calming. Like they come in with a soft energy, or like just the energy would shift around me the moment that I would start, like the moment that I would stop letting the universe, letting the reality tell me what it was going to be. But when I started telling my reality, I'm not doing that. I do not consent to this. So I'm not even gonna give it my attention or behave in the way that you're expecting me to. It immediately shifts. And this is what I'm saying. It's not about like controlling your reality, or like I said, it's not even about like what is going on around you. It is about what is going on inside of you. It's about what your perception, what your energetic field, your vibration, your aura, all these terms is telling to the outer environment. And this is also something that Hector goes into about when something unpleasant happens, still be grateful for it. And this is also something Ramona Lappin, who I've talked about a million times, talks about, being grateful even for the things that you consider bad or like inconvenient. for example, the other day, my tire got a nail in it, and it got a nail in it because I was stressing about something. I was thinking that something horrible had happened, and I was so upset, and I felt so betrayed. And instantly, when I was driving, my car got the little alert on there that my tire pressure was down. I had a nail in my tire, and I knew that I had created that reality. Like, I created that happening to me. And again, it's like paying attention to life, being present. You will see in every moment how you are literally creating your reality. Like, the moment you think something, the moment you are really focusing or honing in on something, you are creating constantly everything around you. And that's why they don't want you to be present. That's why they want you to constantly be distracted, constantly watching what they want you to watch, because they are manifesting, whoever you want to say they are manifesting and creating through you, because they don't have that power anymore. They gave it away in order to be against Christ consciousness. So they are creating through you, okay? 1111, that's the T, okay? So when you take your power back, and you're taking it back now, you can say it now if you want, I'm taking my power back. You take your power back, become extremely present, become extremely pregnant even with consciousness, the here and now, and pay attention to the way that you are creating your life, because you are fucking creating your life, okay? So let's go to this day. The next morning, I realized there was a nail in my tire, and I was like, damn, I gotta go to work. And I knew it was kind of early, but I was like, I just knew it was okay. Like, I didn't even like I said, react. I didn't panic. I was just like, okay, I might not have that much time before work, but I'm gonna go to a tire shop, put in the little address to the nearest Jiffy Lube, and I went. And I get there, and I can tell that it's not open, but the doors are. And the man, I was like, hey, are y'all open yet? And he says, no, but I'll still help you. And like, see, just like that, even the place wasn't even open, but he still put air in my tire so I could get to work. And this is what I mean constantly. This is what I mean. There is nothing stopping you. There is nothing. No law, no time, no space. There is nothing stopping you from creating the reality that you wish to create. It's just that you have to be conscious that you are the one creating it. It does not matter that the place is supposed to be closed and it's not supposed to be open yet. I was open to getting air. I knew one way or another I'm gonna be able to go where I need to go. I don't panic about it. If it would have been closed and I would have needed to go to work with the low air in my tire, I bet you I would have made it, or something just would have happened, or maybe I would have needed to miss work that day. Whatever would have happened, I still would need to frame it as, this is abundance. Like, oh, I can't go to work today. I get to stay home. I get to relax. Like, I get to go for a walk around my neighborhood. I get to take a nap and meditate. I get to drink some more water. Constantly be looking for the cans. Constantly be looking for the green lights, the bright sides, the things that indicate how abundant you are, because you are so abundant, and there is proof of that everywhere. And so that's an example. So when I got off work, my tire was once again losing air, and I was like, okay, I was in a little bit of a panic. I was like, there's something definitely like in my tire. So I went to the nearest Jiffy Lube again, and they were like, oh, we can put a patch in there. And I was like, how much is the patch? And he was like, $28 or something like that. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And so the guy, and by this time, I'm like more calm. I'm like more like in my energy of like, it's gonna be fine. Like, it's okay, we're good now. Especially now that I had already gone to work, I was like, we're fine. Whatever happens, I'm gonna be good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fine. The guy goes, he comes back, and he's like, oh, we're out of patches. And I'm like, okay, so can I go like next door to the auto parts and like buy a patch? And the guy's like, oh, they'll put the patch on at like the auto parts store. I was like, oh, okay. So I leave there and I turn the corner and I go to the auto parts store. But then I see next to that place is a discount tire place. And I'm like, oh, I've been to discount tire before. And I know that they will actually like work on your car there. So I go there, and turns out when I give them like the information from one of my parents, it's free. So now I don't even have to pay for it at all. They service my car. I listen to Taylor Swift while I'm in there walking around. Like, I'm just like enjoying this. Like, I had plans to do certain things, but I'm like, okay, I guess the plans are just delayed. I was supposed to go here by a certain time, but now I'm not there. So I take my time. I put on my headphones, listen to Taylor Swift, listen to my friends' voice memos. I walk around. It starts raining. It feels good. I'm looking at all these men. They look beautiful, working on the tires. Like, I'm really like in this moment and looking for any opportunity I can, for like looking for any proof of joy and miracles that beautiful things are happening in my life. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm getting this free patch. Like, everything is working out for me. Like, look at me. Like, I'm living a wonderful life. Like, constantly be thinking like that. And that's constantly how your life will go. I'm feeling it now, the energy of that. And I guarantee you will too. Like, once this starts setting in motion. And I can just give you another example of like today. And this has been something I've been practicing as well. I'm so grateful that I get to share this with you because I have proof of this happening in my life. Yeah, there was a point where I had like $1 in my bank account. I used to be very, very low on cash. And I used to be very like stressed out about it, like negative balance, like very stressed about like my credit card, all these things. But I'm not worrying about that shit no more. Like, I'm not doing it no more. And if I do stress about it, I'll just love myself in that moment, stress about it. I'm like, you know what, Jabria? I like this part of you. Like, I like this, that you are stressed about this thing. I still love you, even like this. Even though you're worried about something that you don't need to be worried about. Like, constantly be like this. Like, do you see what I mean? Like, constantly just be like, I love you. I take you like this. I take you like you are right now. Constantly be like that. Because from there, it'll start to generalize gratefulness. And once you're in that space of gratefulness, you are creating more of that gratefulness because you're putting your attention on it. Attention, things grow where attention grows. I don't know, you know that little saying or whatever. And so this weekend, you know, is Mother's Day coming up, which is like, that's a whole other thing that's, I feel like, stressful on its own. But I've been spending a lot of money. And I also have been like really taking advantage of the fact that I can like breathe now and walk around, because the past few weekends I've been bedridden. I've been right here in my bed feeling down, feeling sick. And so like, oh, I gotta tell y'all about something else, but not yet. But anyways, I'm like, man, I keep spending money, but I feel in my soul, like this is why it's very important to be like in the moment. Like, I felt in my soul that it was the right thing to do to buy this fruit, to take myself out to breakfast or brunch. Like, I felt like it's the right thing to do. And the more I've been doing this, it really hurts whenever I do something that I know I'm not supposed to do, that is out of alignment. I feel it stronger. I feel it more strongly to like be done with that. Like, it feels horrible now whenever I make a choice that's against my soul's consciousness. So I've been asking for less signs as well, because asking for signs is like, it's like telling yourself, I don't believe you. It's like invalidating yourself. But also, if you ask for signs, that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, everything is like, it's also okay. Like, you don't have to go into a tizzy and hate. There's no reason ever to hate yourself. Ever. There's no reason ever to hate yourself. If you find yourself doing things that you don't like, or something you did in the past that you don't like, use this present moment now to change it. And it's just simple and easy as that. Find a way. Ask yourself, show me a way to work through this, to find a way out. and it will be shown. And so I was like, okay, like I've been spending a lot of money, but I know like I'm supposed to be doing this. It's okay. It'll be returned, or I'll just have no money and it'll be okay. You know what I mean? Like, even if I don't, it'll be okay. And so I had this one last thing I need to buy. I need to buy batteries for the keys for my car and for my mother's car. And so I went to like the car place, and I knew that it was gonna cost like $12 per battery because it cost $12 the last time I went there. And I was like, okay, I gotta spend $24 more. But I was like, you know what? It's okay. This was me. I was like, it's okay. I relaxed. I listened to some music. And anytime I got frustrated, you know, I just turned down the music and I just asked Jabria, why are you frustrated? Like, what's going on? What do you need? And I realized sometimes I just needed like a little like to be held or to be touched or to be rubbed or have some sort of reassurance. So I would literally like give my little chest a little rub. Like, this is what I mean. Be present, be clear. And when I got there, I was very relaxed. There was a line. I didn't worry about the line moving or anything. I was just like, okay, whenever the attendants get to me, they get to me. I'm gonna sit here, listen to Adele, and just be grateful that I even knew. I was just grateful that I knew where the place was. I didn't have to use GPS. Like, just little things like that, just finding anything to just be grateful for. And so the guy finally came, and I told him what I needed, and he opened the door for me, and he told me like exactly where to go. So I go in there and I ring the little bell, and the guy comes up, and I was like, hey, I need these batteries fixed. And so he replaced the batteries on the key, and he's like, all right, you're good to go. And I was like, don't I need to pay? And he was like, no, today it's on the house. And I was like, okay. And I just walked away. And like, I just couldn't believe it, but I also can believe it. Like, I manifested this reality to be true. And I didn't even have to like sit there and really focus and like see myself getting something for free. I just became okay with not getting something for free. I became okay with any situation, and that's how I attracted the best one for myself. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. I think I'm gonna do a part 3 of how I changed my life. And as I said before, it's because I'm very impatient. I don't want the long videos. So I'll see you on part 3.